Alright guys, I'm going to be showing you the 10 landmark towers in the landmark tower cult on Discord. Just Discord, you can just do a lot of stuff. You can just create a lot of little channels like all this here. Like you got general and the landmark tower cult, which is what we're on right now. So yeah. So there's much more tower enthusiasts out there, because 90% of these people here are tower enthusiasts. So yeah, this here's my channel. This is my account. I was the one who made all of this, so I'm going to be showing you all of the landmark towers. So we're starting off with the first one. This here is the Hughes. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is a Hughes memorial tower. This is the first. This here is first landmark tower. It has box rows for day mode, and it has night mode only LEDs for night mode. The tower next to it is it's a red and white four-legged tower. Pretty sure it has old school incandescents. I don't know, and I don't even think they work for some reason. Even though it is tall enough for it to have beacons. So if FAA shut them off, then that'll be complete BS, because because it's completely tall enough to have its beacons working. So it'll be pretty stupid if they shut them off because of that. There is no known video of this tower on night mode, though there is a picture of it. Alright, here's a photo. And as you can see, it doesn't look like the beacons or markers on the secondary tower next to it work, sadly. Yeah, if they're shut off because it's too small, then that'll just be complete bullcrap. So you can see the LEDs on top. You can see some sign markers. You can see some more LEDs. There's supposed to be sign markers there, but it doesn't look like they're working. And you can see some more LEDs. So there's that. This tower sadly used to have incandescent beacons along with the box rows, but they've been replaced with these night mode only LEDs. So yeah, this tower's built in the 70s, I think. I don't know. So I don't know if it used to be red and white or anything like that, but towers back then were all red and white. I don't know if there's any gray towers then. Maybe except for TV towers, somewhat. I don't know. But this is the only known picture of the tower on night mode. And there is no video of it at night, but there is a video of it at day. It's just a very short video. You're only able to see the top strobes flash once, and then the video ends. This tower used to have a little TV antenna. I think that's what it was, or maybe this was a radio tower. I don't know, but it had an antenna on it as well with a single strobe and red LED on it. So yeah, it's sadly been removed. It's bullcrap. Though the other little tower that's next to this one still has its antenna today. I guess that other tower is a Knox tower. If this is a radio tower, I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, some of these are TV towers, I think, but I think most of them are just radio towers. We move on from the first to the second. This here is the Star Tower. I remember seeing this and confusing this with the other tower, so I thought the smaller tower next to it was taken down piece by piece, demolished and scrapped. Thank God that didn't happen. So the reason how I found out is because that antenna there is I seen a video of it being lifted onto being lifted on by a helicopter onto the top of the tower. So there, yeah, there it is. You can see it, and I don't know what I'm doing. I was talking about antennas, and then all of a sudden I just got off topic. Well, I just got, but yeah, the antenna was raised onto what was lifted onto the tower, and I was just like, that never happened to the Hughes Memorial Tower. So I eventually got a little suspicious, found the location of this, and realized that it's a completely different tower. I was just like, holy crap, there's actually more than one of these? Gee. I'm pretty sure the first tower is actually the oldest one out of all 10 of these. So, yeah, there's that. Now then, let me tell you the sad fate of what happened to this tower. I made an entire list of all the beacons that are on all the towers, and you can see below the second it says it used to have box strobes and modern incandescent beacons, but now it now has LEDs. Thanks, FAA. Yeah, it has LEDs. Wise Aiden confirmed it because he actually seen it in person with the LEDs. So yeah, very, very disappointing. It's a big disappointment. This used to have box strobes and modern incandescents, and yeah, the setup as well is very cool. Here is the middle of the tower. You can see the box strobes. You can see the box strobes in front of the legs. And you can see 3 incandescent beacons behind the legs, somewhat in the middle of the tower structure. You can see, and I believe they're modern incandescent beacons because they kind of look dark and they don't look light, whitish, like the old school ones. So this must have the modern incandescents. So yeah, there's that. And I think the top is probably it's probably the second coolest thing on the when it comes to beacon setup. So you can see below the antenna, the actual tower itself, not the antenna, there are box strobes, three box strobes placed around all 3 sides of the tower. They're just there. And then that antenna, that orange antenna there, orangish red antenna, it has an incandescent beacon on top of it for night mode. Very cool. Sadly, there is no video of this at night, and there is no picture of it at night, so there is no footage of this of the incandescent beacons flashing. Though there is a drone video of this tower, and it was at day, so you're able to see the box strobes flash, but it's in black and white because black and white is trendy, because all them girls there, it's just like, holy crap, black and white and all this other girly stuff is awesome. We move on from the second to the third. This here is the Musink. I think that's how you pronounce it, but for people who live in Texas, you guys probably know this tower, maybe, hopefully. But this here is the Musink Tower. I still don't know how to properly pronounce that. And by far, this here is very cool. You can see those 2 white things on them. I'm not too sure what those are, but the last tower on this list has a smaller version of these here, placed around the middle of the structure tower, the legs. So yeah, this here has box strobes for day mode, and the TWR fading LEDs for night mode. There is a video. There's actually a full-fledged video of this tower at day and night. That's very cool. When I first when I watched those videos, that was the very first time I ever seen these towers. I mean, that's the first time I ever seen this tower. I was just like, what is that tower? It looks so cool and weird. It looks wacky. I never seen a tower like this before. So yeah. Um, I can try to find a video. I mean the video, since there's two of them. So yeah, they should be in my liked videos. So I'm going to be spending some time just digging them out so I can show proof of the beacons without having to head over and find the location of this tower on Google Maps. So after a few minutes of looking for the videos, I finally found them somewhere around the middle of my liked video playlist. If you're wondering why I kind of sound a little weird, is because hold on. It's because I gotta wear these liners because I finally got my braces off. So there's one part that's kind of blocking. There's like a little gap that's kind of making me sound the way I'm talking. So every time my tongue touches it and blocks a little airway to the little pocket of air and the banners, it kind of sounds weird. It kind of sounds like I have my buck teeth again, which I don't like. So let's view the tower at day and night. So there it is. Those little parking lot lights are going to be a big problem in the next video. There is there's a box strobes. You can see them. There's more box strobes. You can see the those box strobes in the middle of that tall antenna there. Those just shut off at night. There is no markers or beacons for night mode around them. The top has a TWR fading LED on top above the single strobe up there. So yeah, that's one cool thing about the tower is those little box strobes where there's no red beacons or markers above them for night. So there they are flashing. Here it is at night. You can see the double markers. So that you can see the light is a big problem. There's the fading LEDs, though they kind of look flat for some reason. And fading LEDs, they're as big as they're the same. They're kind of like single strobes. They're kind of the same size as the Flash Technology single strobes. So you can see those box strobes in the middle. They're off, and there are no. You can see no red. You can see no red around them. So there is no beacons or markers around them, and you can see you can see that the LEDs fade as well. So there's that. There's a tower. I don't think anything really happened to it yet. If this tower gets replaced with LEDs, then it'll kind of be a little stupid since it already technically has LEDs on it now. We move on from the third to the fourth. This here is another one of those tall landmark towers, just like the first and second one. This one sadly has LEDs for day and night, and they look flat as well. So they're probably crappy LEDs. I don't know about side markers. If this tower does not have side markers, then we got a problem. Whoever put the beacons on this tower, we got a problem. Okay? Sadly, there is no video of this at day or night, so I really don't know what type of LEDs these are, but I'm really hoping that they're old school. So there's that. I kind of wish that this was in Ohio, so I can have a chance of finding out what LEDs it has, because Wise Aiden lives in Ohio, So there's a possible chance that he would have saw this tower if it was in Ohio, but it's in a different state. I forgot, but it's in a different state, I think. So there it is. You can see the difference is the antennas on it. Kind of resembles the same antennas that cell towers usually have. Usually stick out from the top, you know, all that, and some on the side as well. There's another one there. So yeah, there's that. And this here's the first tower on the list that does not have that only has 2 sets of beacons. The other 3 had more than 2. Pretty sure that the first one had like at least 3 sets of beacons. The second one had 3 or 4 sets of beacons. And the third one, or the second, did I say this? Did I say the third one? If I did, then I meant to say the second one. But the third one, I don't know. I think it has 3 sets of 4 sets of beacons. Yeah, it has 4 sets of beacons. So there's that. And this one only has 2, sadly. If this has no flashing, if this has no side markers, then yeah, this tower is kind of ruined when it comes to beacons. And the middle beacons are way too high. You know, I would put them around just right above those cell antennas that you can see in the middle of the tower. So you can see that's where I would put them if I was putting the LEDs on here, if I was forced to. Because if I wasn't forced to, then I wouldn't put LEDs on this tower. So yeah, sadly there is no video. There's no video of this tower at day or night, nor either. There's no pictures either, so it kind of sucks. So and for some reason Discord won't let you zoom in even closer to whatever picture, because that's what I would be doing right now to show how flat the LEDs look. But I do have a picture of the tower on my Google Photos, so I can just go there and just zoom in, because since Google Photos lets you zoom in. So there's the LED. Kind of looks flat, you can see. And yeah, they're very high up on the tower. They should be placed a little lower. I don't know why they didn't do that. Kind of looks weird. See, I wouldn't place them that high. So you can see the LEDs on there. Sadly, from this point on, more of the towers here, more of them have LEDs. So yeah. Now then, let's move on to tower number 5. We move on from the 4th to the 5th. As you can see, there's another landmark tower, and it's also next to a long lines tower as well, which I give extra points for it because long lines are awesome. So this tower here, it has flash technology dual strobes, and it has 2 sets of them. One on the very, very top, as you can see on all towers, and 2 on the side, and they're straight in the middle of the tower as well. So it's not like tower number 4 where they were way too high up. They're straight in the middle, perfectly in the middle. So there it is. You can see one of the strobes there. So we can go to the top. You can see it kind of looks flat, but that's a dual strobe. And it also has working markers, I think. I don't know, but it does have markers. Though in 2015, FAA is just like, you know what? Steady side markers are bullcrap. So they started to remove them off of towers with more than 1 beacon, left and right. So there's a possibility that the markers on this tower don't work anymore. I've seen it happen. So if there's like 2 towers I know of in Springfield, they're like clones of each other. They have 2 sets of dual strobes, like the 3000 Bs. They used to have working markers, but they were shut off. The markers no longer work. And here's a little sad fate about this about this tall long lines tower. Guess what? Oh wait, I just realized long line towers had 2 little platforms on it. This one only has 1, so I'm not actually too sure if this is actually a long lines tower. I don't know. If it is, then it's a rare type of long lines tower, since it only has 1 giant platform on it. Usually long line towers have 2 platforms on them. So this one here used to have a flash technology dual strobe with markers as well, like always. But sadly, the dual strobe has been replaced with an LED. Not too sure what type of LED it was, but hopefully it's not crappy, and hopefully it's not modern as well either, because modern LEDs always come with flashing sign markers. Every time you usually see a modern LED, it usually has flashing sign markers on the tower. If it has more than 1 modern LED, then say goodbye to side markers. Yes, it looks like I finally tracked them down. Time to show proof of the strobe. Okay, so there's a dual strobe on the tower. You can see it, and you know, guys, I really doubt that this is a long lines tower, because I don't see those little square holes on the sides of each corner. So yeah, and there's not a second platform below the top platform. So yeah, I don't know what type of tower this is. It's just some random 4-legged tower with the long lines platform on it. So yeah, and the cool thing about this is that the beacon is placed on the side of the platform. So you can see, it's not much towers have that. So here's a sad fate. You can barely see, but that's an LED. Why is Aiden broke the news to me that this has an LED after me discovering these 2 towers? I was just like, holy crap, this is a very, very cool tower. And it has, and I was really excited to find out that I had my all-time favorite beacon on it. And then he went to newer Street View just to find out that it has an LED, and he's just like, oh, it looks like it has an LED. Just like, ah, man. But hey, at least this little tower here has a. I think I spotted something. You guys gotta take a look at this. I swear I see markers above those. Are those markers? You see, right above the dual strobe there, those 2 things like kind of look similar to markers. I don't know if you're able to see them, but just look closely. Here, I can even circle them for you. So there they both are. I don't know what those are, but maybe they're markers, revealing that this may have had an incandescent beacon in the past with a single strobe, because this is not red and white. Oh, you can see the markers that came with the strobes. You can see them here. There's that. Let's go back from a distance so I can see this again. Yeah, those look like markers. They do. Yeah, they kind of look like markers. They're not, but they're bigger than the other markers that came with the strobes. So there's that. You can see the other sets of markers on this. Oh, and this is also a radio tower. You can see what looks like FM antennas or either AM antennas. I'm not too sure. You can also see the dual strobe on top. So yeah, really hope that is not a crappy LED or modern. Really hope it's an old school LED. The new side markers are really hard to see. So yeah, there's that. Sadly, there is no known video of these two towers at day or night. Yeah, trust me, I looked. I tried typing up the I tried typing up the highway name of I-20. See, there's a highway here that's it's I-20. I think it's you can actually see it. That's I-20 over there. I tried searching up videos of somebody driving by I-20 down in this little well, actually a city, to see if he drove past these towers. Whoever actually made a video of that, I don't know, but I couldn't find a video of the towers. But if I do find it, if I do find one, then I'll inform you guys what LED this fake long lines clone tower has. You can kind of see a little bit of red, though I don't know why it looks red. It should be looking white, because the tops of towers, the top of red and white towers are supposed to be the tops and bottoms are always supposed to be red for visibility for airplanes and helicopters and any other thing. So yeah, we move on from number 5 to number 6. Ah, yes, my cat is peacefully sleeping on the bed right now as we speak. She's purring. She's vibrating. Okay, I got sad news about this tower. I know what beacons this has. It has LEDs. Wise Aiden eventually found out that it has LEDs. But there was one time where he did think that this was beaconless, because he couldn't find any beacons, because they're very hard to find, because LEDs are very flat. So yeah, but one day I've tried to look for beacons on this tower and found some side markers where those 3 legs are. So yeah, that revealed that it had beacons, but the beacons were hard to see, so I guess it had LEDs. I eventually found something that kind of resembled what a beacon looks like. So yeah, it probably only has 2 sets of LEDs, like one on top and like 2 on the side, on 2 of the legs. Sadly, the 3rd one never gets a LED for itself. Doesn't that suck? You know, guys, I'm not too sure if there's a video of this at day or night. I haven't looked at any videos of the highway that this tower is located on. See if there's any night videos of it. So I don't know what type of LEDs it has. Hopefully Wise Aiden will one day find out. So yeah, I'm going to try to find out as well after this video. So yeah, let's just there's that. I kind of hate how it has LEDs. I was really hoping that it would have box strobes and so, I don't know, box strobes and some form of red beacon. So there's that. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I remember now. So if you guys really want to try to look for a video of this at night, then this tower is located in Jackson, Mississippi, if you want to find it. And the highway is, I think it's called US 49. So you can try to, I'll try to find some videos of this at night, hopefully. Though I don't have the highest of hopes. Tower. We move on from Tower 6 to Tower 7. Here it is. This one here is one of the coolest looking towers, because of 3 ring type platforms on it. You can see, and the top is a little curved. It curves up to the platform ring stuff. Yeah. So sadly, I'm pretty sure this has LEDs on it. Yep. I told you I told you LEDs will be more common after the 4th tower or 5th tower. I don't know. I forgot. But yep, LEDs are starting to become more common, though there is some light there's a really bright light at the end of the dark tunnel, and you'll see that. You'll definitely see that soon, and you'll like it. So yeah. And just like tower number 4 and 5, and probably 6 as well, this here only has 2 sets of beacons, one on top and 2 in the side, in the middle. You can see where way above the cell antennas, where the middle actually where the tower itself actually starts to split into each other. You know, just keep on going up and stuff. I think that's where the middle LEDs are, which I would have placed them lower, to be honest. That would look cooler. I don't know if this has side markers or not. I'm not even sure what type of LEDs these are. There's a possible chance that these may be white only LEDs. So there's that. And there's another picture of this I know of, where you're actually able to see the beacon. So let me find that real fast. Okay, the only screenshot of the tower that I know of, it's just way too blurry to see the beacons. So you gotta trust me when I say this has LEDs. I remember Wise Aiden telling me that it has LEDs when he looked in the middle of the tower and found some beacons that looked like LEDs. So yeah, there's that. Sadly, I don't know why I keep on doing that. So there's that. From the 7th to the 8th. Sadly, I got sad news for you guys. Out of all the towers in this video, this tower here is even worse than beaconless. It's dead. You heard me. This tower is sadly dead. I don't know why it was taken down. I don't know if it was because of weak structure or maybe too old, but I'm pretty sure the reason why it was taken down is because it wasn't being used. So I think that's what Wise Aiden said when he tried to come up with an explanation why it was taken down. It was only a guess. Because usually when towers get destroyed and come down, get taken apart and just demolished, usually it's because nobody's using them. And that's probably it's the most common reason why towers just get demolished all the time. It's because they're no longer used. They're not being used and all that. So I had no idea what beacons were on this tower. I'm really hoping that it had box strobes and incandescents, though there is nothing that I can see of that kind of looks big and long, so it may have not had incandescent beacons. But hopefully this had box strobes on it. I don't want this thing to have LED. I really don't want this thing to have LEDs. If it doesn't have box strobes, I hope it has just have dual strobes or something, or single strobes with incandescents around them for night mode. I really hope that's what it has. And the littler tower, or actually it's not actually littler, it's I think it's the same size as the other tower, but it's just farther away. I don't know what beacon that has. I don't know if it even has a beacon. So there's that. There's the sad tragedy of this tower. Here's another. The next tower here has a really tragic beacon fate. From the 8th to the 9th. This here is located in I think it was Dallas. Yeah, I think this little tower is located in Dallas, Texas. I don't remember really. I need to find out on Google Maps again and try to spend hours trying to find this little thing. So, out of all the towers, this here is the smallest, and it's the only tower to actually be standing on a building. So, yeah, there's that. Now then, here is the beacon fate. It has an incandescent beacon on it. But guess what? Motor 2K. I forgot to mention this, but I actually made like four videos, four videos of these towers already. But I want to just remake it and add it as all and just show all 10 towers in one video. So yeah, but in the video, which is I think it was part 3 or 4. I think it was part 4 or 3. I'm not really sure, but Motor 2K commented on the video telling me that the incandescent's still on the tower, but the bulbs inside of it were replaced with LED lights inside of the beacon. It's just like a little building in downtown Springfield, that the tower video I filmed somewhere around the end of December, close to New Year's 2020, and at night I recorded that day and night, and I recorded the night mode video first for some reason, but oh yeah, I remember why. Because that was the only chance I actually got to film it at night, because the next day we had to leave. We wouldn't stay there at dark, so we had to leave at day. But yeah, they had some LED. I was just like, I've never seen that LED before. And I told you guys that it used to have an incandescent beacon on it, but when I went back to it at day, I eventually found out that it was just an incandescent beacon with LED lights inside of it. Basically a wolf in sheep's skin type of crap here. This is the same thing happened to this little landmark tower. This here has a little platform on top of it. I'm not too sure if this is red and white or not. I believe that this is a gray tower, so yeah. So if it's a gray tower, then it's a cursed tower because it has an incandescent beacon on it, which is red only. Unless, actually, no, never mind. I was just about to say, unless if the LEDs inside the incandescent beacon actually shine white as well, which if so, then that'll be the first incandescent beacon to actually shine white, though it would be because of LEDs. But no, it won't do that. I don't know if it's modern or not. If it's modern, then it wouldn't be able to shine white. If it's old school, then it would be able to, because it's a clear glass. So there it is. I don't know if this is red and white. I don't even know if it has markers. I need to find a video of this at night. There is a video of this at night. So yeah, I can try to find that and show you guys. So yeah, after I find out if this is actually located in Dallas, but I think it is, since Motor 2K was very familiar with this tower. Okay, so the tower is located in Dallas. Oh, here's a little bonus to the video. You can see that four-legged tower that looks like it has the lawn lines microwave things on them. That used to have an old school incandescent beacon on it, but now has a white and red LED. That's very cursed. So yeah, that's just a little bonus to the video. That's sad, isn't it? I think you may see that. I think you're able to see the little landmark tower. I can see an incandescent beacon flashing on the building. So that must be it. I think. I don't know. I just fast forward to a spot where I'm actually able to see the beacon. Well, I mean the tower. So yeah. This is taking forever. Guys, true men don't give up. I'm still gonna wait. Even if my phone's at 15%, it's going to die very fast. But I'm still going to wait. I want to show you this tower at night. Even though that the two main people that are very interested in these towers in Texas, since they live in Texas, already know what these towers are and what their night modes are and stuff. I still want to show it to people who don't live in Texas and never heard of these towers. So, oh, hey, look, the video actually loaded, and my cat went to low form. She tucked her paws in as well. What a cute cat. You can see you can sadly see the little LED inside the incandescent beacon. I hate this dude's edits. Oh, hey, there's a reunion tower. I don't know what that is. You're actually able to see a little radio tower there. You're able to see the landmark tower again, if that's the right tower, if that's the right building, I think. So, there's that. I tried to find a good video. This is the best one I could find. So, looks like there's a little storm passing by as well. Very nice touch to this video as well. So yeah, there's that. Oh, and here's something else good. Here's something else good about Dallas. Something very, very good and fascinating about Dallas. For the people who live in Dallas, I don't know if you guys forgot this or not, but there's actually some computer hacker that managed to hack the tornado sirens in Dallas and set every single one of them off for about a few hours in the night. I don't know if anybody got sleep that night, but Dallas was like, holy crap, we can't tolerate this. We need to find this hacker once and for all. You know what? It's basically like an elementary school trying to find a student who said the D word, like damn or anything like that. Just like, I needed attention. So yeah, it's kind of like that. Dallas doesn't play around, but every other city does that if somebody tries to hack their tornado sirens. So yeah, that's something else I know about Dallas. It's the first time I ever actually started to actually notice Dallas's existence. Was that little tornado siren story there, where I watched a little news report of some hacker that hacked all the tornado sirens. And Dallas is a big city, so Dallas has a lot of tornado sirens. So that's how I just found out about Dallas' existence and started to actually care about the city itself. Before that, I just seen Dallas as another one of those very overrated, popular big cities like St. Louis and Branson and all that stuff. Actually, Branson's smaller than this, I think. I don't know. So, yeah, let's move on. We move on from the 9th to the false 10th tower. This here is the false 10th tower. The reason why is because it's the same exact tower as this here. The reason why I thought it was a different tower is because those two big platforms on the legs there. It made me believe that it was a different tower. Then why is Aiden broke the news that they're both the same tower. And then I noticed the little tower next to it as well. I was like, oh my god, how did I not notice that? So yeah, the original video that I made of all of these landmark towers, I actually thought this was a completely different tower from tower number 8. That's embarrassing, isn't it? So there's that. That is the false number 10. We move on from the false number 10 to the 69th. And here's Aiden revealing that number 8 and number 10 are the same exact towers. 8 and 10 are the 8th and the 10th ones are the same, but I did find a 10th one. So yeah, we may have a false 10th tower here. That's basically tower number 8, but at night. So let me show you the new 10th tower. As you can see, like I said earlier, the real 10th tower has one of these little white round circular whatever those things are. I don't know, but It's the thing that the the third tower has. The Music Tower. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. You know, I try at least. So there's that, and Aiden is just like, there is no street view really close to the tower, and I was just like, well, beacons, they're shrouded in mystery. But as I almost gave up my hopes, a little picture was sent. For some reason, he found a picture of this tower up close, and guys, you'll really be happy to see this. But it has box strobes and incandescents. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I was very happy to find out that it had box strobes and incandescents. So yeah, this is probably the first time that I actually made a list of towers that have box strobes on them, and none of them had red strobes whatsoever, and none of them had red strobes in their past either. So yeah, I think these are just better. I think incandescent beacons are just better than red strobes in general. That's why I like these more. So yeah, there's that. Box strobes for day and red strobes. I mean, box strobes for day and incandescents for night. And I'm pretty sure they're modern as well because of how dark they look. Sadly, that box strobe that's facing me right now, it sadly just sits there alone. While the other two box strobes get incandescent beacons for company, this little box strobe here just sits alone, just like, ah, man, why? Yeah, that's a little question I have. Why they never? I know why they add 3 box strobes to TV towers and all that stuff. It's because box strobes only have one side of light, and normal beacons you can see the light from every single angle, unlike box strobes. So they had to use 3 box strobes to let aircrafts not hit the tower. But for some reason they don't want to add a third night mode only beacon to the third day mode beacon. I don't know why that happens. I don't know why they do that. I wish they can change that up a little bit. So yeah, there's that. It's like, this went on for 47 minutes. This is going to take hours upon hours to upload on YouTube. Ah, gee. So yeah, there's that. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is clearly gray. So yeah. I don't think any of the towers on the video are actually red and white. I think they're all gray. Actually no. Well, all the landmark towers are gray, but there is one little extra tower in the video that was red and white. It's a one in the very beginning of the video. You know. Oh, my cat just gave a big yawn. You guys should see this. Say hello to the camera. So yeah, there's that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I get to make the part 10 of the DFW series, and maybe just maybe there's a possibility that there may be a little spin-off episode of the DFW series, because why is Aiden told this guy right here that he's able to make requests on my videos, because I do make request videos. The DFW series videos were all request videos, you know. A lot of them are. A lot of these screen recorded videos are request videos. There's one time where 90% of them were just request videos, but they kind of died down now. So yeah. But he may make a little request video. Why is Aiden's just like, oh, you should make a spin-off episode to the DFW series. So maybe that will happen, but I don't think that will happen. I don't know. So yeah, if it does happen, and I hope it's hopefully I hope it's a little forgiveness for part 10 coming out so late and all that. It's currently still not out. I'm waiting. Hopefully it comes out soon. So yeah, there's that. See you guys later. This video's been going on long enough. Bye.